What is up, everybody? It's the GameDex here. We are back again with Kanto Week. Right now, today, at this exact moment, I am going to be ranking all 151 Pokemon. Now, this may be a longer video, and I really am worried about this music, but this may be a longer video because we will be going through every single Pokemon. A little bit of discussion in between, but maybe to keep it going, we won't go like, okay, this is why I like this Pokemon and all that. We'll give a brief little, like, reasonings and such. But this is a longer one, so be prepared. It is Kanto Week, day number 2. Let's get into it. Now, obviously, we're going to start with the starters. And I'm going to go in complete order. Our boy Bulbasaur. You know, growing up, Bulbasaur was okay. Like, Bulbasaur was cool. The anime, he was cool. He was never, I actually preferred Squirtle over Bulbasaur. But over time, Bulbasaur has grown on me. Now, I would say Bulbasaur is an A-tier Pokemon for me. S-tier is specifically reserved for quite a few, or a couple of Pokemon. You'll have to see who. Ivysaur. Now, I will say this is probably true for all of the middle stage starters. I'm not a big fan of them. Like, at all, really. They're very awkward looking now. That's kind of the point of them. But still, I'm just not a huge fan of them. Venusaur, on the other hand. Venusaur has also grown on me just like Bulbasaur. Partially to do with his Mega. And Generation 6 is when I used him a bit. So, Venusaur, you are also A tier. Megas, I'm not ranking. Megas will go in to the Mega tier. Maybe at a later date we'll rank all of the Megas, based on my opinion. But not right now. Now, Charmander, like I said, there are a select few Pokemon saved for S tier. And Charmander just happens to be one. Now, Charmeleon, also very much so like Ivysaur. They're okay. They're just like, it's just okay. It's not my favorite. And I mean, I think it's the red. I don't know. The red just stands different and is weird. Charizard, S tier. Just gonna get a lot of hate from everyone's like, well, Charizard is overused and overpowered and overdone. Not overpowered, but overdone by Game Freak. I don't care. Charizard was my first starter. Charizard will always be number 1 in my heart. Squirtle, it's just not, like, less than Bulbasaur now. Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad Pokemon. It's just, he's okay. Wartortle, I actually also dislike more. And then Blastoise, I would say is on B tier along with Squirtle. Notice, like, their final form and starting form are equivalent to me. It's those middle stage that weaken. Caterpie. I mean, I think it's nice. It's like a nice Pokemon. I'll put Caterpie in B tier. Metapod's funny, but Metapod will definitely not make my top favorite list. I'll put Butterfree also in C tier. Like, no, the anime, you have to put it in. You have to put it in B tier. Weedle. Are you a D tier Pokemon, or are you're probably a C tier Pokemon? Kakuna, you're a D tier Pokemon. Beedrill. Am I really putting Ivysaur? I guess I just really don't like him that much. Okay. Pidgey, A tier. Pidgeotto, A tier. Pidgeot, A tier, was on all of my Kanto teams. There's no debate about how I feel about them. Rattata and Raticate. Huh. Now, like, and this is why I did the guess the Pokemon first, just because I'm seeing all of them. Rattata and Raticate. They aren't bad. I'll put Rattata in a tier higher than Raticate. They aren't bad. They're good starters. You know what, Raticate, you'll go down one. Rattata, you'll also go down one. Same with Caterpie. And Metapod, you'll go down another one. I don't mean to be mean to them. They're just Fearow and Spearow, I do not like. I never used them. I might have used them once and was like, I'm not a huge fan. Team Pidgey. Are you Team Pidgey or are you Team Fearow? Ekans. You know what? Metapod, you can go back here. Sorry for being mean. No, wait. No. If Metapod goes here, then Caterpie's definitely there. Ekans, Arbok, not a big fan. Especially with how weak they were in Generation 1. Pikachu. You're mid-tier. Raichu, though. Raichu, though, is on the upper end of the spectrum. Sandshrew, Sandslash. Not fans at all. The Nidorans. Both of them. I'll probably put in B tier. Nidorino. The other Nidos. I don't know. I'm not, like, they're kind of like that awkward stage. Nidoqueen, you're B tier, but I like Nidoking. Its designs, its moves, everything about it. Clefairy and Clefable. Clefairy probably is down in D, but Clefable, kind of like Clefable. Maybe not it's this sprite, but over, like, the ends later down, I would say I like it. Vulpix, Ninetales, I would put you in the same category as current day Clefable. Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff, no. Zubat. Slightly annoying. Golbat, though. Nah. You know what? I'm being too kind to some Pokemon. I need to drop a couple of them down a tier. Need to drop a couple of them down. Oddish. Now, here's the weird thing. Oddish won't be up there for me. Neither will Gloom. I'll put Vileplume up one tier. I used them a lot. I don't know why I just not as connected to them. Paris and Parasect, I had fun using you, but overall, not up there for me. This tier list is getting tough. I don't like Venonat or Venomoth. Diglett, are you? I would say you guys are Vileplume level. Same with Meowth and Persian. Golduck. Not really. Psyduck. Psyduck is funny. Psyduck is funny Pokemon. But where do I personally feel Psyduck fits on my tier list? Okay, Mankey and Primeape. I'll put Mankey and Primeape. I like them. They're great in the anime. I like using them. Growlithe and Arcanine, you are top tier Pokemon in this game. Polyswag. I like Polyswag. I don't know if you guys know, and I'm going to brag about this to the end of time because I caused it. There was a famous YouTuber ages ago who was asking for a nickname for his Poliwag. And I was like, you know what? Try Polyswag. And I was one of the first people to suggest that. Now, no one names their stuff that anymore, but hey. I don't like Poliwhirl that much. Poliwrath gets a little bit of a bump. Abra, Kadabra, I would say all of them. B tier. Solid Mons. Don't typically get to use because of trait evolution. Machop, I would put middle of the pack. Thank you, video, for finishing exporting. Machamp, I might actually slightly bump up, but no. Bellsprout, I'm not a fan of. Weeping Bell, I'm not a fan of. But Victory Bell's not bad. Tentacool and Tentacruel, I'd probably say the same way. Geodude, not a big fan. Not a big fan. I'm going to get hit hard. Ponyta, good mon. Good mon. Same with okay, get the megas. Get the megas out of here. Slowpoke and Slowbro, I would say, are the same. Magnemite and Magneton. I love these Pokemon. Amazing Pokemon. The Steel type. Oops. Oh, geez. Our thing's getting a little messed up. Farfetch. I'm not a big fan of Farfetch. Doduo and Dodrio. I like them. Not gonna lie. Like, I prefer them over Fearow. Seal and Dugong. I used to like them more. They've started to, like, fall off for me. Muck and Grimer. Not a big fan. We have a better set of Pokemon in my heart for that tier. Shelter, Cloyster, I would say, is there. Ghastly, Haunter, and our boy, Gengar. Now, Gengar was always a cool Pokemon for me. Oh, you guys don't even get to see me put Gengar where he is. Gengar was always a cool Pokemon for me, but Pokemon Unite, he definitely jumped up tiers for me. Mega Gengar, get out of here. Onix, you deserve your own tier. You are bottom of the bottom. I don't like Drowsy or Hypno that much. Kingler, Krabby, they're okay Pokemon. Same with Voltorb and Electrode. They aren't the ones that I'm the biggest fan of. Execute and Executor, same situation. Cubone. Oh geez, this is gonna get difficult for me. Because I have to, like, hold him and slide up. Now, you guys are going to start seeing less and less. Ooh, I'll put Marowak in C tier. Hitmonlee, D tier for me, but Hitmonchan, B tier for me. I used Hitmonchan a lot. Now, Hitmonchan did suffer with the whole physical special split, which was unfortunate, but I still liked using him. Lickitung, F tier. F tier. I don't like Lickitung. My boy, rising the ranks over time, just like he did in my heart. Top tier. Same with my other boy. My set of Pokemon, Coughing, Weezing, S tier. S tier. Rhydon. Oops. Rhydon, you're okay. Rhyhorn and Rhydon, you guys are okay. Chansey, I would say, is an okay mon. Tangela, not a fan. Kangaskhan, good mon. Kangaskhan is a good mon. Megas, get out of here. Horsey, though. I like Horsey. Let me just move him up. I would say Seadra is probably S tier. Not S tier, C tier. But I'd like Horsey. And Kingdra would probably be... I don't know about Kingdra yet. We'll have to see. This will be all relative to the generations, because you can't expect me to make a consistent list across every single Pokemon. Staryu, Starmie, they're average. Mr. Mime, D tier because of the anime. If you weren't in the anime and funny, you would have been F tier. Scyther's solid mon. Jinx, Electabuzz, I'll also say firmly in the C tier. Same with Magmar. Pinsir, I'm going... Do I put you a tier up because of your Mega? The only reason why these two aren't in A is because that's where Magnezone resides. Like, Magnezone's a tier higher than Magneton. Okay. Mega Pinsir, you do not matter to me. Tauros is a cool Pokemon. He's a cool Pokemon. Magikarp. There's only one place to put Magikarp. That's A tier. Who hates Magikarp? Gyarados, I would say you also deserve a spot in A tier. Solidmon. Solidmon. Everyone's spending their hours just grinding away to get their Magikarp. Mega Gyarados, you're actually not that good looking or great. Lapras. Now, I didn't use Magikarp and Gyarados a lot in my playthrough of Fire Red, but that's because Lapras was handed straight to you. Why would you when you have a Lapras in the game? Ditto. You're good for breeding. Eevee. Eevee, you're a good Mon. You're an A-tier Mon. Vaporeon, I would say, is also an A-tier Mon. Jolteon, I would say, is also an A-tier Mon. Yo, my screen, it's getting pretty massive. Flareon, you're probably C tier. Like, I don't hate you, but you're just not on the same level. Porygon, I would put you in the same tier. Ammonite, Amistar, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but they're okay. Like, Twitch plays Pokemon, sure. Kabutops, though. A-tier Pokemon. Was my first ever Pokemon card. Aerodactyl, I would say you're a solid B-tier Pokemon in my book. Mega Aerodactyl, also a weaker Mega. Snorlax, I mean, who can hate the boy Snorlax himself? A-tier Pokemon, always on my team too. Like, I would always have a Lapras, a Pidgeot, a Snorlax, a Jolteon, a Charizard. Am I missing a Pokemon? Nidoking would also be on my team a bunch. Like, that's my teams right there. Articuno, you're definitely a part of the B tier, I would say, of this list. Zapdos. You know what? Honestly, I like all of the legendary birds. If I'm being really honest with you guys, I like them. Dratini. Dratini's a good mon. B tier. I would argue that Dragonair is one tier worse. Actually, no, Dragonair, I would say, is a part of B tier too. But Dragonite, I'm sorry for all you Gen 1 lovers. Not the biggest fan of Dragonite. Mewtwo, he's a solid mon. I would say he's B tier. Mega, not the greatest. Mew, though, like I said, a select few reserve get put in the grand old S tier. And Mew is my favorite mythical of all time. Yo, I actually went by pretty quickly through this. If you guys have any opinions on if I went too fast, if you would like more elaboration on my opinions, I'll do it for the Generation 2, the Johto week. But here is my tier. Just gonna kind of run through it with my eyes, see if there's anyone I want to change. I used Hitmonchan in my playthroughs a lot, but I don't think that puts him up in A tier. I'll put Zapdos up in A tier. I like Zapdos more, if I'm being honest. But I like them all. Marowak, you know what? I'll move you up. I've never used a Porygon. That's the issue with Porygon, is I just never used it. Slowbro's fun to use. Like, here's the thing, is like, even down here, I'm still liking the Pokemon. Like, I still would use a Machamp, a Victory Bell, a Tentacruel on my team. Like, I just like Pokemon. I would still use an Electrode on my team. Eradicate maybe early. I hope it's not too loud. No. No, I'm trying to click settings. I've still used a Hypno on my team and enjoyed using a Hypno. I've used a Fearow before, but I'm definitely Team Pidgeot. Like, going down to F tier, there's still Pokemon I would use. You get below F tier, and obviously I would not use that said Pokemon because it would do no damage. But that's the thing, I like Pokemon, so even if you're a F tier Pokemon, I still wouldn't be down. I would still be down to use you. Maybe I move Hypno up. I don't know where you're about in the Pokedex, but sure, right there. Farfetch. I'll let you live. Graveler, you can drop. You can drop Graveler. Gloom, you can also drop. I like Oddish more. Anyone else I want to drop? Move up, move around. Jinx, I'll move down. Mr. Mime, I'll move down. I think that's a solid stopping point for my tier list. I'm impressed I did it that fast. I'm impressed I did it so fast. Now, I feel like I might have rushed on some of these. It's hard because there's a lot of Pokemon I like using. Like, even if they're like, they're an okay Pokemon, but I'd still use them. I've used a lot of these Pokemon on my team. I'd use a Magmar, or a Magmortar, or an Electivire. Dragonite, do you drop a tier? No, you're still a good Pokemon. But I'm gonna wrap up this episode here, guys. If you have any suggestions on how you want me to do this next time, let me know. If you want to see any tier lists that aren't specifically like maybe just like Mega Evolutions, ranking Mega Evolutions, I'd be down to do it. Just leave stuff in the description. But thank you guys for watching today's video. We'll be back later today with something a little more sinister, Team Rocket related. But you'll see. Until next time, everyone. Peace.